Moi kai kile. So, I was late for 30 minutes because the stream key thing acted up. But at least I was able to start the pregame segment 30 minutes instead of postponing it to the next day. So, where was I? Yes. This is going to be a Pokemon Scarlet stream with the second round of the Kommo-o raids for those who missed last week. But I think we should start with the pre-game segment as usual. Yep, let's start with the pre-game segment as usual. And what I had in mind is like TikTok roulette. So, how does this TikTok roulette segment work? So, I don't know what is going to be next on the FYP. What I'll do is I'll react to whatever I see. But if it's something heavy like certain news articles, including that fucking orange demon, or any politically heavy topics, that's out. That's the reason why I have this cover here as a sanity check. Because I don't want people taking me out of context if I want to keep it out. So, might as well fire up TikTok with the mute. Alright, we've got our first vid now. Okay, this is wholesome. At least this is just a clip by the ESA. Just typical posts. Not much to say, but I personally prefer the ESA over NASA. Not because of certain biases, but let's just say that they're they're into more research. It's been a while since I played around with space related topics. I was more of a nerd when I was younger. And okay, someone mentioned about this pattern on the bus seat being act oddly familiar. Like I don't understand what's with this. Can anyone in chat mention what this pattern is about? I'm just guessing this is just random. I'm just guessing these are just random patterns. Someone says the AO3 curse explained. I don't know why they said something about Archive of Our Own, which is a fanfic site. Why is it a curse or something? Anyway, scrolling up. Okay, this one is better. Yep, these are just guides in pronouncing or how to read pinyin. Yeah, bopo, mofo. Even though I haven't played much with Chinese on Duolingo, let me try reading this out of boredom. So I think this is read as something like bo, po, mo, fo, do, to, no. Is there a no? Wait, do, to, n, l, de. I can't read the individual characters. Some of them. I'm not sure how this G one is. There's K, ha. Okay, this J is obviously this is G, chicken. What's this X? Oh, the X one is she. Could mean west. This Q is chi. This one is number 7. And here in the bottom is the zh, ch, sh. This one's also tricky, to be honest. Sometimes it's hard to hear between ZI and ZHI, like ts or zh. If you add in j to the factor, that would make things a little more confusing, to be honest. So yeah, these are just initial consonants, and even though I'm not focusing on Mandarin right now, like this is pretty handy. All right, what's next? What's this? Someone overlaid North Korean video footage with Snoop Dogg's song, the smoke weed every day. I was like, what? This isn't like, how should I put this? This isn't Long Beach. This is wait, what's this? Yeah, this is likely Pyongyang. Everything's always in Pyongyang unless KCNA says otherwise. Moving on. Yeah, this FYP roulette is really a mess. This is for that Harry Potter TV series. And I think they set it in the same location as the movies. But, how should I put this? A lot of people were puzzled by this move on turning an entire movie series into a literal series. Like, TV series. Probably because of someone's transphobic views, I guess. Well, let's just leave her to rot in the mold or stuff like that. Or, if you play on the Switch and you want to try Hogwarts Legacy, might as well get a second-hand physical copy, that way you won't fund the mold-infested transphobe out there. Next. Okay, so the next one mentioned a poisonous jellyfish in Sweden. Hold on, let me see what this looks like. Okay, this one mentioned a certain jellyfish in Sweden that got stuck in a Norwegian ship or in the ballast, but I don't know what kind of jellyfish is this. It didn't mention what. It didn't show a pic. Even if I scroll back.
Do not touch it.
Oh, wait, I think there's a pic here. The creature is called clinging jellyfish. Okay, this is what it looks like. Yeah, this is what it looks like. It doesn't look as small as the more deadly box one. And it's... I don't know how big this is. But I just hope that it's not as small as the box jellyfish or the Irokanji. That would be too dangerous to swim. So if you're in Sweden and you happen to see this kind of jellyfish, please be safe out there. Alright, what's next in the FYP roulette? Okay, just a random sightseeing view, not much to write. Let's see what's next. Oh, just some country ball vids. I think this also deserves a skip. A solar panel with a power bank that's rechargeable outside. Not sponsored, but this landed on my FYP. So, I think this is pretty handy on some places where there are frequent power outages. So yeah, to those living in other countries outside where I live, I wonder if you have this kind of solar panel that has an integrated power bank. Like, it's pretty handy, especially if your place gets a lot of power outages. But let's see what's next.
Here's how to eat rocks when eating.
Okay, I've seen this dude being roasted all the time because he eats rice with a fork and a knife. Meanwhile, some of us just prefer using a spoon to scoop up rice or, after washing, of course, hands. Yes, some of us eat with our hands depending on the meal, but yeah, this one caused a lot of chaos all over TikTok. Let's see how someone parodied this. Let me just... Whoa. Chill out. That's... Yes, they did use a... Yes, everyone used a spoon here.
Sometimes you have to stretch out your leg and spread the rice.
I don't think the stretching of the leg is necessary here, but hey, you do you. I mean, where would Where in the world would you stretch your leg while eating? I personally don't do that, so it might be somewhere I'm not familiar with. Alright, what's next?
Let's make it
Oh, just an ad for mayonnaise. Moving on. Wait. I didn't know you can make this on an air fryer. Like, this is usually made in a pan. Because as far as I remember, these types of flatbread are... How should I say this? Yeah, these are like rolled into a dough, then flattened, then cooked in a pan with oil. But air fryer? Really? I didn't know this can be cooked in an air fryer. And I don't... Wait. I think there is some difference between the two. There's less browning in the air fryer one. But I prefer the pan-fried one, like the OG. I'd love to try this if I have the right ingredients, so I might look this up off stream. Maybe I can... Wait. Yeah, I'd look this up off stream, and maybe if I decide to do a face reveal. Not in this month, not... It depends. Maybe I might try cooking this on the pre-game segment, but anyway. This does look delicious. Okay, one of our local comic artists have this. Wait, what's this? Someone asked for an autograph, and then the notebook is a fucking death note. Perkele. I think this is getting corny. Next. Okay, this was Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Back in 1969? Wait, this is this old? I didn't know this moment is archived. It looks televised because of the camera angles. But oddly enough, the shop looks quiet, so I don't know if this is scripted or not. Can anyone tell in the chat if this is scripted or is this real? Like, the shop is this empty. Not sure why it's this empty. Because, given that it's Queen Elizabeth herself, if it's not empty, there should be people looking around. Especially those who want to see Her Majesty. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, what's this? Okay, I keep getting posts on power stations. Sometimes how should I put this? Sometimes I get irritated when a stream gets interrupted by power outages. But I think that's the reason why I'm obsessed in searching for power stations, whether I feel like it or not. Anyway, let's move on. Oops, not this one. Just Loki? What's with this? Just movie clips with music. Ah yes, this is one of my favorite Eurovision creators on TikTok. Because at least they don't add politics to their song rankings. Like, if I look, okay, so they're comparing so he's comparing 16th places from 2015 to 2025. But at least he placed Lazarus Evidemment on the first place. It's catchy. Even though it's not a French ballad, I like listening to it. I haven't memorized the rest of the years because I started being obsessed with Eurovision on 2024. But other than that, everything looks perfect. No political madness, just neutrality. Anyway, time's up for the pregame. Let's head to our Terra Raid, people. And I forgot to put on the online mode. So, to anyone on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, or Party.com watching, keep your eyes peeled for the code. Let me just update this. So yeah, this is the Kommo-o raid, just like last week. The only difference is that this also includes Blissey raids. So we're adding the Blissey raids as a warm-up. I'm not saying that we're sticking around with a lot of Blissey raids. Unless there's a need for some Tera shards. Alright, that should be it. It should now reflect. Okay, let me just pull up the in-game map to look at the... Alright. There should... Okay, so the Tera raids are here. The Blissey raids, I mean. I might have to check my inventory on which should I go first. This is for the... how should I put this? Yeah, this is for the... what do you call this? I keep forgetting what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, this is for... Perkele, I keep forgetting what I'm trying to say. It's for which Tera shards I need. Now I remember what I'm trying to say here. I keep stuttering. So far, not counting Stellar, so I just need Grass and Fire? Maybe I'll just stock up on Steel and Fairy as well. And for those who want to join in, I'll put the code as well on stream. I'll put the code visually here. Let's try to go for Steel, Grass, Fairy, any of those. Alright, where was it? Oh, and I almost forgot. Kommo is still Tera fighting. So that 6-star that poison is either the Blissey one or that's the 6-star raid. Alright, this is the Steel type Blissey raid. Okay, so I'll pull up the code shortly. Let me just pick my Pokemon. Alright, for those who want Tera shards, start joining now. Since we're just using the Blissey raids as a warm-up for the Kommo-o event or the Kommo-o raid. Okay, so once the timer counts down to 30, I'll lock in whatever I pick before revealing the code and start the raid at 10. I know my chat can be sometimes dead, but let's say that, yeah, let's say that we're not wanting any spam. Because there are some spammers sending links to weird sites that get blocked by the mod bot or the automatic yeah, the auto mod thing. How should I put this? Yeah, those words get blocked because they're annoying. Sometimes they use letters with accents to bypass that filter, but buddy, that doesn't work. So I know my chat might be dead. At least it's not showing the clutter that these spammers left for now. All right, we got less than 1 minute. Alright, I just locked in for Nape, and at least I'll give a few more. I'll give some seconds to those who still want to join for some Terra Shards. Too late. Starting the raid now. Okay, let's see what the bots are sending. Okay, why is Sylvie on there? Oh wait, this one doesn't have Terra Blast. That one's fine. Okay, and the shields are going to be up at any moment. But after 3 warm-ups with the Blissey raids, we'll head to the Kommo-o. And for those watching who still didn't get the Kommo-o from last week's event, at least we're giving them a chance to capture some. I mean, to capture the 7-star Kommo-o. Oh wait, Terastalize. Alright, time to get these shards or XPs. And about the Pokemon I'm about to use when we reach the when we try the raid, I have a feeling that I already maxed out the Espathra that I was about to use last week, but I ended up using later in this case. Okay, rare candies and a few steel Terra Shards. That's fine. Also, in one old stream, I think I was streaming Fortnite at that time, I did block that spammer's message that tried to tried to offer some weird shady services, something about PM me on Discord to do discuss. Okay. First of all, I even though I was out of words when I saw that first, because I was shocked that Saribot, or wait, that was in Kick, not Twitch. So yeah, I was shocked that it wasn't filtered. but I realized I forgot to add a certain word, so I ended up blocking that to do discuss part because it's likely translated from, I don't know, likely Hindi or whatever language that user has with the same grammar pattern. Anyway, second warm-up raid. Here's the code for those who want to join in. Alright, code is still up for those who want to join in. So, this is still the Steel Terra raid. Still in the Blissey warm-up phase. After the next Blissey one, we're heading to the 7-star Kommo-o raid. For those who haven't caught it last week, during last week's stream, alright, so what else was on my mind while waiting for viewers to join in the raid? Let's just say that I'm tempted to insert a very serious topic, but I don't know if it's going to affect the whole stream. It's not about myself, it's about someone popular. But you'll find out when you open TikTok anyway, so I'm not gonna mention it. Anyway, we have 1 minute left. Oh, I forgot to lock this in. I was about to lock it at 30. But I'll start the raid at 10 if no one else is joining. Okay, I wonder what the bots are, or the... I don't know if I should say bots or AI, but I'm referring to the NPCs here. Haxorus, Infernape? I mean, Infernape is mine. Haxorus, Arcanine, and Bellybolt. Okay, good. Of course, we're starting as usual. But I'm guessing that after this, the shield's going to be up at any minute. Alright, after this, time to terrestrialize. I have a feeling that it will be the same result as... same rewards as the last or the previous Blissey raid. What game is this? Hey! Oh, that's Pokemon Scarlet for the Nintendo Switch. And no, it's not emulated, it's played on a real Switch. Okay, shields. The shield's now broken. Why is this Blissey? Why is Blissey using Last Resort? Usually this Blissey raid boss is using either Soft Boiled or Heal Pulse. Oh, it's down. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, so we got Fire, Water, and Grass Terra Shards, along with the Steel Terra Shards and the XP Candies. Alright, okay, so we'll do one more raid, one more Blissey raid before trying the event raid for those who haven't got the Kommo-o raid from last week. So what types do I need again? Steel, Fairy... Hold on, let me just check. The reason why I had to stock up on Steel because this is the one... This is one of the Terra Shards that I keep running out. Especially if I need to build a team for competitive. And Fairies in the same league. Fire, Grass, Fairy. Okay. And Steel as well. Okay. Alright, so let's do one more Blissey raid before taking on the main boss or the main event. At least this one's a fire raid. Okay, this would grant the same rewards, Terra Shards and XP Candies. And I'll be putting out the code for those who want to join in. So after the raid boss is defeated, so after defeating the raid boss, not this one, but the 7-star Kommo-o raid, we'll be shifting to rank battles. And if someone wants to battle me while I'm on stream, send a message in the chat. But take note, I'll be doing doubles. I prefer doing doubles. If you do decide to battle me on stream, take note, I'm doing doubles. Not single battles, double battles. Just for the fun of it. So I'll be picking Gliscor for this Blissey raid because this is a Terrifier. Hold on, let me just ping a few people here. All right, we have roughly 1 minute. Last chance for those who want to join in. Oh, it's not yet the last chance. The last chance is after I lock in Gliscor. Perfect. Locking this in. Last chance for those who want Fire Terra Shards. Okay, after this, we'll take on the Kommo-o raid. Almost all of us are ground types here. There's a Clodsire and Mudsdale. The other one is not. That's a Belly Bolt. Seismic Toss doesn't deal that much. But anyway. Toxic. I'm not sure if it's going to suffice, but anyway, time to knock out this Blissey. Oh wait, okay, it's done. At least the shields are not up, so I don't have to terrestrialize in this. Okay, what else is in here aside from the... Oh, we've got Ghost Fighting and normal Terra Shards. Looks like we're good to go for that raid boss. Okay, let's look for a Terra Fighting here. Oh wait, there it is. It's near Cortondo, so let's fly in and head to the raid boss location so that viewers can join if they missed the event last week. Yep, I already got this from last week's Terra raid streams. That's the reason why I get this message. But for now, let's give chance to the users who missed this last week. So the build I used is an Espathra build. Shout out to GameMate for this build. Holding a Shell Bell, Terra Psychic. The mint I used is Modest, max special attack, max special defense with these moves, Lumina Crash, Roost, Reflect, and Psychic with Opportunist as the ability. And for the viewers who haven't obtained this, start joining now. The reason why I'm going to use this Espathra now instead of last week. It's because last week I haven't leveled this up to level 100, so I used the Mana Fee instead. Oops. And just like with the Blissey raids, I'll lock in at 30, start the raid at 10. So for those, so that viewers can still join if they missed this last week or if they want more rewards from this particular raid boss. Hey, Derpy Boy 1121. Welcome. Welcome back. Have you gotten this Kommo-o raid from last week? Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Oh, what Pokemon did you use for during last week? If you look at the VOD, I used Manaphy because I was about to use this Espathra build, but the problem is it didn't reach level 100, so it might not be enough at that time. But since I had leveled Magirna, oh, you you got lucky, I guess, because let me guess, you did you get that from Pokemon Home after completing the dex? Because I don't have a Magirna yet, to be honest, since even though my Switch has a Sword save file, I only borrowed a copy of Sword just for the sake of unlocking Jirachi in BDSP. Oh, from Ultra Sun. Nice. Alright, last chance for those who want to join. I'll start the raid at 10. Okay. Even though no one joined, I'll be soloing this one for now. I wonder how this Espathra build holds. I haven't tested this because the round 2 of the event dropped earlier. Like, Clangorous. Oh yeah, you were using the support Arceus. Like, I think that's the same as the Excalibur one, as far as I remember. Whoa. Multiple times the ability is triggered. Opportunist. Shields are up already! Are you fucking kidding me? Close combat and I'm a psychic type. Are you mad? Okay, this one should make things easier. Trigger it once. Yeah, I agree with you there. Alright. Time to use Lumina Crash just to lower the special def, because I have Psychic. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down with the Boom Burst. The only sad part is there's no Intimidate user from the bots. There's also no Gardevoir with a Life Dew. I think I need to heal this up. Okay, I think I get it. I get why it did it triggered for each stat race. It's because how the I'm looking at this from a programming lens, but I should say that yeah, I think this was coded poorly. Instead of detecting all stats change at the same time, They like check per each individual stat. At least from a programmer's lens, that's how it works. Which is weird. I can deal with a close combat, but I think this is a physical one. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's Boom Burst. And its ability is soundproof. Alright, gambling with the... Yeah, I'm taking a gamble here with Terastallization and Lumina Crash because the stats were reset. Or the negative stats were reset. Not that much. Just hoping it holds. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Close combat. I'm a psychic type. Ah! That was close. That's a close call. Oh boy, stat resets. The opportunist buff is gone. So, yeah. The speed boost was missing as well. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I have Roost. Why do I use that? Oh. No, 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 no. It's because I don't have an Intimidate user here. Or at least a Gardevoir. Great. Just great. Driftblim has Aftermath, but it's not enough. Again with a close combat, I have Reflect raised up, but it knocked out. Yeah, this isn't looking good. I'm going to lose this one. Not gonna lie. The only problem with the Manaphy build from last week is that it didn't have any same type attack damage or stab. I think, yeah, the special attack might be the Boom Burst one, while the rest of Kommo-o's moves are physical. Yep. Let's try this again, people. Alright, let's try this again. I'll try this Patra build one more time. Because I don't think the art... Oh wait, that's a Tera Fighting. So our Childhood's a no-go here. I did try using... did I try using Sylveon last week? Oh, I don't think I tried with Sylveon. Hold on, let me try this one. Clear Amulet. Okay, well, you know what? Let me try Sylveon here, just to take a gamble. And of course, for those who haven't caught this last week or wanted to help, start joining now. Oh, sure, you may join. That would really help. And after... Okay, so... so once this boss is defeated, if no one else wants a Kommo-o in the chat, we'll then shift to ranked battles as usual. And if you want to battle me on stream, drop a message in the chat. Perfect. At least we have... Oh, Arceus again? Nice. Can't wait to see the support Arceus in action. Alright, Derpy's ready. Oh, Arceus Ghost. Nice. Speaking of which, I almost forgot, some of the builds I saw from last week's stream, I think that was last week, or other streamers doing the same raid, is the Tera Ghost Annihilate build. As far as I remembered, locking in at 30, so last chance for those who want to occupy the last 2 slots. Because once the timer reaches 10, I'll start the raid. Alright, let's see what the NPCs have. Our Boliva is nice to have, especially with Sour Seed. Okay, so we're now in the stat raising part. So might as well start with... Oh, we're back with the usual... Oh, I forgot! This has Iron Head. This block has fucking Iron Head. Shields are now up. At least I can... Oh wait, I can't use Yawn in this. At least the chilling water would help. Oh, flinch. No! Yeah, I just need to hit 3 Moon Blasts on Kommo-o in order to terrestrialize. Okay, I'm in danger here. And I was not able to move. Oh wait, someone healed, someone healed. Oh no, 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 no. I'll just heal. At least, yeah. Oh wait, close combat. But at least the chilling water did help. Okay, I might need to raise Calm Mind in this case by one more stage. Not because of Boom Burst. Not because of Boom Burst, but at least I just need the boost. Okay, your chilling water's gone, bro. Okay, again with the Iron Head. Please don't glitch. Please don't glitch. Okay, good, good. Did someone use cheer? Wait, wait, wait. I need to make sure. Did someone use cheer? I need to heal before before terastalizing. This is madness. Oh, someone already cheered. No, not the stat reset. I need to. Fine, I'll terastalize anyway. At least it didn't do much Iron Head damage. And it lowered the special attack. Okay, at least that would that would render a Boom Burst. At least that weakens Boom Burst. For now, I just need to raise. Yeah, I just need to raise my special attack and special defense here. So I need to catch up to that timer that's already 50% down. And I think Sylveon's ability here is Pixelate. So wait. Oh, Life Dew. I didn't know someone used Life Dew here. I didn't notice. Alright, that should catch up with the timer. Nope. Clanging Scales is Dragon. I'm a fairy type. Who keeps spamming Earth Power? Oh, it's likely the Clodsire. Oh no, not the flinch! Not the flinch! Okay, back to full health. At least I don't have to use Swish. Just a little more for that timer to... I mean, not the timer, the shield to break. Because the Clodsar keeps spamming Toxic. The shields are not broken yet. Perfect. Shields are down. But the chilling water effects are gone. Alright. Okay, I was about to use Yon, but I think Clodsar beat me to it with Toxic or Poison Jab. So I'll just spam Moonblast until this falls off. Nope, not that effective. Okay, a lowered special def would be nice. Because it allows me to use Moonblast. Oh yeah, you're right. Yon is useless because the raid will wake up in one turn. You mean the raid boss? Yep. I don't know why the build mentioned Yon. And I doubt it's a typo or something. Alright, we need to end this fast. This should knock out Kommo-o. Alright. Perfect. Now, what are the rewards this time? Compared to last week? Yeah, GG. So, we got Spicy Herba Mystica, XP Candies, Protein, Fighting Tera Shards, Star Piece, and Protein, and again, more rare candies. Alright. Unless someone mentions that they haven't caught it yet, we're now proceeding to the next part, the rank battles. But if someone does mention in chat later on that they haven't caught the raid boss last week, of course, I'll be nice here. I'll do the clock reset thing just for the sake of giving chance to this user who missed the raid. So for now, let's head to our rank battles. But if you do want to battle me on stream, do you like the Arceus build? Yep. It's very handy, and here, even though I tried looking for an Arceus in Pokemon Home just to like replicate this build, I ran into a problem. I cannot look for an Arceus in Pokemon Home because it's mythical. So if you search Arceus, it won't let me. It won't let me search for it. I don't know why, but I've been trying to complete the Hisui decks in Home without a copy of Legends Arceus. So yeah, it's maddening. Anyway, we'll be heading to the ranked battles now. Stick around. Or if you wanna battle me, thank you. If you wanna battle me, drop a message in the chat so that I can arrange a link code after a current battle that I'm running. So I'm using Regulation I teams, which is this specifically. I just hope I don't run into something crazy. Alright. This is Hariyama, Chenpao, Fluttermane, Urshifu, Landorus, and Amoonguss. I suspect that this Hariyama is a Guts build. So might as well find a way to taunt or to disable Among Us just to avoid any sleep powder or spore. Oops. No, 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 not this one, not this one. I almost... Ugh. I almost picked Rillaboom. But wait, they didn't have a restricted Pokemon here? Urshifu is not restricted. Why? They don't have... Is this a Regulation G team? Chanpao isn't restricted either, so... Why did they... They didn't have a single restricted legendary here. And this isn't a playthrough team, obviously, because there are the VGC staples like Urshifu and Among Us, so I don't know what's going on with this player's team, but we'll find out once they lead something. Yep, they led with Hariyama and Fluttermane. They're likely using Fake Out. I'll taunt the Fluttermane just in case if it has Trick Room, so I'll use Fake Out on the Hariyama unless it outspeeds me. Oh, ho, ho. Turn 1 Tera already! And of course, it's the Tera Fairy Fluttermane, which is very common even on previous regulations. I don't know why they picked Tera Fairy for Fluttermane, but I guess this has something to do with Dazzling Gleam. Yep, it does have Dazzling Gleam, alright. And I'll be honest, I'm screwed. Unless... Wait, let me try something. I need the Tailwind. And as for this Fluttermane, might as well Flare Blitz. Yeah, even with Tailwind, I wasn't able to outspeed the Fluttermane. I don't understand why. Because it was able to move first with Dazzling Gleam. Hetkinen! Mita on. Oh wait, I thought this has Focus Sash. My bad. Hariyama likely has Wide Guard, so I'm not using Astral Barrage on this for now. And I have a feeling that the Urshifu in question is the Dark type Urshifu, not the Water one. If they do send out Urshifu, yeah, we'll know what type is... Oh wait, they sent out Landorus? Right now? If I take a calculated guess, this is going to be a Wide Guard one. Oh, this has Intimidate. Madness. Pretty sure that Hariyama would resort to a Fighting type move. If not Wide Guard, so I need to get rid of the Hariyama fast. Oh, they withdrew the Hariyama. Don't tell me you're sending out the fucking Urshifu. Oh no! The Among Us, not the Among Us, because that has Spore. If it didn't, I doubt this has Sludge Bomb. Because if it does have Sludge Bomb, it's going to be a big problem. Sandsear Storm? What does this do? It missed! Alright, time to use Astral Barrage because there's no Hariyama to use Fake Out. There. Now the Among Us is asleep back in its Pokeball. Alright, time to substitute. Okay, substitutes down. So if they send out the Hariyama, this will be forced. That Hariyama will be forced to make a difficult choice, either to use Fake Out because it's now up, or to use Wide Guard because I have Astral Barrage, or it might use Fake Out on my Calyrex. So it's also a complicated one for me. Sorry. Alright. Landorus used Protect, but I'm not using Astral Barrage. They did use Fake Out! I knew it! And Landorus's item is Leftovers. Oh no! My Tailwind is gone! Anyway, Behemoth Blade. Terra Blast on the Hariyama, just in case of Wide Guard. Alright, Behemoth Blade to end the Landorus. Wait. Yeah, I think that's 4 of them. Yep, they're done. Can the next opponent be easier than this one? Yeah, I also tried to ping someone, but it looks like they're not available. And that someone, yep, you guessed it, it's my rival. Since when I watched his TikTok stream, he did ask me if I want a battle, so I gave him battle. I gave him a battle with this exact team, and for the first 2 battles, he lost twice in a row. And he made it a strategy to take out my Whimsicott just to turn the tables. I'm not underestimating him, but he really is a good opponent. Trust me. Da, 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 da. And even though I already finished the Finnish course on Duolingo, I had a lot of songs stuck in my head, just like Nelly Matula's Hita Minhautan. It's really catchy, but Even though it didn't like win UMK this year. Like, the melody sticks in my head. Alright, what's this? Scovillain, Blissey, Hisuian Gudra, Carnivore, Talonflame, and Coridon. This is likely a Tailwind set, so I'm going to use Whimsicott here. I need to shut down the Tailwind, or at least disrupt that Blissey from using Heal Pulse. For now, let's see what they're leading. Pretty sure Coridon's there. Okay, I'm pretty sure they're going to lead with Scovillain with Moody. I have a feeling Gardevoir has skill swap. So they'll either skill swap or any, like, how should I put this? Power swap? Guard swap? Either of those. They're trying to I think they're going to transfer that or any raised stat to the Coridon. What's weird is that I only see Coridon as the only restricted, so is this a Regulation G team? Flambosac. Oh, it's... Yep, they're trying to set up Tailwind here. Taunt, fake out equals not on my watch. Fire spin? Wait, this isn't good. I thought they're going to go for Tailwind, especially if they have Gale Wings as their ability. And Gale Wings adds Prio to flying type moves if the user is at full health. Might as well knock off to D-Prio Acrobatics. Binding Band. Oh no! So the binding... Oh, hold on. That item looks familiar. Binding Band. I think this has something to do with either the number or turns or the damage to moves like Fire Spin. And since neither has Wide Guard, might as well send out the Calyrex. Because if I send out Zacian, I'm toast. Anyway, I need to knock off whatever held item this Coridon has. Oh, there's still have one else. Heat Rock? Are you serious with that Heat Rock? I should have terrestrialized there. My bad. They have Gardevoir. This is likely going to be I don't know. Trace. And Intrepid Sword is traced. Are you fucking kidding me? Screw this. I'm terrestrializing. I have to knock off that held. I have to hit knock off on that Koraidon. Just for the sake of it. Alright. No life due for you this time, buddy. And Trace as the ability? Like what? Okay, Koraidon's out. So, let's see who the remaining one is. The Chili Pepper itself, Scovillain. But for now, might as well use Protect. And what move to use? I think I need to knock off this first. Because if they're trying to use a fire type move against my Zacian, that's going... Oh, yep, they have fucking Flamethrower. Big Root! That's the one that deals with Leech Life and similar moves. This likely has Leech... this likely has Leech Seed. And the ability isn't moody either. There are no stat changes. Terra Fairy? Are you mad? I'm using Terra Steelization here. You're Terra Steelizing to Fairy while your opponent already has a Terra Steel already Terra Steelized. Are you mad? Okay, okay, so I might have to cook up a quick dinner, so be right back, chat. I'll be back for more ranked battles shortly after dinner, so hang tight and talk with each other in chat. So, I'll be right back.